Welcome to all of you. In the second part of the video is based on Around the World in 80 Days. It is the novel written by Jules Gabriel Verne. In the first part of the video, we took the information about the novelist as well as all the characters, major and minor characters who played an important role in it. We also learned about the theme or central idea of the novel. What is the central idea of the novel in it? In this second part of the video, we have to concentrate on the plot of the novel. What is meant by plot? Plot means the series of events occurring in a novel. It means a plan, scheme, or pattern of different events which occurred in the process. So all these things, plot has also a beginning, middle and end. Let's learn the plot of the novel Around the World in 80 Days. The novel begins at a reform club in England. Here Phileas Fogg, Thomas Flanagan, Samuel Fallontine, John Sullivan all were sitting by a fireplace. Here we are introduced about the major character Phileas Fogg, as he was a precise person who goes to the reform club regularly. He was a person who can do anything what he set in his mind. So such type of person was there. At reform club, all these people were talking about the bank robbery, and here their conversation leads to a wager, and the wager for £20,000. What is the condition? The condition is that to travel around the world in 80 days. And here, as I told you, Phileas Fogg was a person who can do anything what he sets in his mind. So acceptance of the wager by Phileas Fogg, that is the beginning of our entire plot. Here Phileas Fogg accepted the challenge, and the challenge is to travel around the world in 80 days. So we can say that the main plot of the novel is based on the Fogg's travel. Fogg strived his best. He made hard effort to overcome the disasters, encounters which he faced while traveling from one place to another. He goes through the different places such as Brindisi, Suez, Bombay, Calcutta, Hong Kong, Yokohama, San Francisco, New York, and finally the second last place, that is Liverpool. So these are the different places where our Phileas Fogg and his company traveled. So that was our main plot. In this novel there are subplots also there, but these subplots just used to support the central idea of the story. One of the subplots in it is about the detective fix. Detective Fix had some doubts about the Phileas Fogg. Which is the doubt? Detective Fix thought that Phileas was a bank robber, or in short, and that's why he has Detective Fix had doubt about the Phileas Fogg that the sum of amount which is robbed in the bank, that was robbed by the Detective Fix. So that was only the doubt, and so from the beginning of the first chapter to the end, Detective Fix was present in every place where Phileas Fogg and his company went. And during the traveling, Detective Fix tried to create problems in the Phileas Fogg's path, in the way of Phileas Fogg. What is the reason why he was creating the problems? The reason is that due to the doubt, Fix wants to arrest him whenever he got the arrest warrant from London. And that's why finally, when the team arrived at Liverpool, he arrested the Phileas Fogg and put him into the jail. So that subplot just used to support the central idea in this novel. Finally, he realized his own mistakes, that he was not the robber, so he released him and the company went to the London city and won the bet. So that was the plot of the novel. Now we have to learn the chapter wise synopsis of the novel. As I told you, there are 37 chapters in the novel, but only last 4 chapters from 34 to 37 are prescribed in our syllabus. So let's learn the synopsis. It means summary of the novel according to the chapter. So chapter number 34. In this chapter, Detective Fix arrested Phileas Fogg and put him in the jail at Custom House. Passport out and Auda shocked when they knew about this. They cannot do anything to come out his master from jail. They wept and dipped into a great sorrow. Both Passport out and Auda were anxious to see Mr. Fogg again. When they arrived at Liverpool at 20 minutes before 12 on the 21st December, they have 9 hours and a quarter in hand, and journey from Liverpool to London was just only 6 hours only. Spending few hours into the jail at 33 minutes past 2, Detective Fix with Passport out and Auda entered into the custom house and released him from the custody and told that 3 days earlier the robber James Strand was arrested in the case of robbery in the Bank of England. Fogg and company wants to reach the London as early as soon, so they reach to the railway station, but unfortunately the train is left 35 minutes before, so Fogg offered a large amount to the officer to leave a special train to London because they have to complete the journey. And finally, when they stepped out from the train in London at 10 minutes before 9, he was behind 5 minutes, and here he has lost the wager. So that was the synopsis of chapter number 34. In this chapter number 34, whatever happened in at Liverpool, and how he reached to the London city 5 minutes behind according to his judgment. So that is the description we get from the chapter number 34. Then chapter number 35. This summary of chapter number 35 is created by Miss Suryavanshi PV, who is working at Sri Ramakrishna Junior College, Nagthane. So just I repronounce it in front of you. After starting on a sad note, the chapter seems to be ending in a more positive way. Fogg, Avda and Passport Out return to the Savile Row house. Fogg seems calm outwardly, though his fortune had completely dwindled. A room in the house was set apart for Avda. Avda and Passport Out are both worried about Fogg as they expect him to do something rash. Passport Out continues to feel guilty and even tells Fogg that he is sorry, but Fogg blames on one. The day passes by wearily. In the evening, Fogg meets Avda and Fogg talks about giving some money to her in order that she may maintain her position. As the course of the conversation goes, Avda asks Fogg whether he would like to have her as his wife. He confesses his own love for her. Passport Out is called and asked to give due notice to the Reverend Samuel Wilson so that Fogg and Avda may be married the next day, that is Monday. Chapter number 35 is completely based on the incident which are occurred when Phileas Fogg and his company arrived in London city. And when losing the bet, what happened after that? What did Phileas Fogg do? How did Avda propose him? So the chapter gives the information about these things. Now let's move towards the next chapter, 36. This summary of chapter 36 is created by or written by Sri Rajput Bibi, who is working at Srimati KGP Mehta Junior College, Pasgani. As the news of real bank robber James Strand had been arrested transpired, and Phileas Fogg was then an honourable gentleman, the excitement level of people from London regarding wager was at high. Many new wagers were made in favour of Fogg or against him, and Phileas Fogg's name was once more at a premium on change. Fogg's 5 friends passing last 3 days in a great anxiety at the Reform Club. They were thinking whether Fogg had abandoned his journey or he would appear before his deadline. London society was experiencing a great anxiety. Telegrams and messengers were sent to Fogg's house every day to confirm his presence. At the other hand, wagers were changed by people. Fogg was in great demand. The last day arose a great crowd was collected in Pall Mall and the neighbouring street on Sunday evening. Even police had a great difficulty in keeping back the crowd. The hour when Phileas Fogg was due approached. The excitement rose to its highest pitch. All the 5 antagonists were in the state of feverish suspense. They all were confirming all possibilities of Fogg's delaying. Every minute they were making different kinds of perception. In the last 5 minutes their anxiety was becoming intense. At last minutes, Andrew Stuart and his partner suspended their game which they were playing. All were counting down seconds of last minute, but all in vain. At the 57th second, Phileas Fogg appeared before them, just 3 seconds to the deadline, and won the wager. So chapter number 36 is completely describe the information about the anxiety created among the crowd, created among his friends. Did he complete the race? Did he complete his bet? And finally, in this chapter, we realize that Phileas Fogg won the wager. Then the last chapter 37. This passage or this chapter is summarized by Professor Kodi Rajendra Shankar, who was working Sri Venna Junior College, Meda. In this chapter, Fogg sends to Passepartout to engage the service of the Reverend Samuel Wilson for marriage ceremony. He runs away without combing hair and cap. When he reaches at the Reverend's house to hire service for marriage and next day on Monday, he confesses to Fogg that tomorrow is not Monday, but it is Sunday. Then he explains to Fogg, if tomorrow is Sunday, then today must be Saturday. It means Fogg can still win the bet. It is shocking turn of events and excited interactions between them. It is a deadline for the bet is 8:45 p.m. on Saturday, 21st December. So Passepartout Fogg had forgotten about the time he gained as he traveled eastward around the world. The truth reveals the following line: you have made a mistake of one day. We arrived 24 hours ahead of time, but there are only 10 minutes left. Fogg accomplishes tour around the world in 78 days. He wins the wager of £2,000. He spends £90,000 on tour. He gets small gain. He distributes £100 between Passepartout and Fix. He deducted some of the amount for burning of gas for 1920 hours for the sake of regularity. In sum up, Fogg wins the bet. He gets himself over the charming and beautiful wife. He admits that the journey had been fulfilling because it led him to Auda, which made the trip worthwhile. In this way, in this second video, we learnt about the plot of the novel as well as we summarize all the